It was an adventure. It all started here. We left the Cape Draa this morning and we were driving back home to Sidi Ifni, or actually to Mir left where our house is. We saw that there was some water coming with the river here. The river is called Awuriwura River. It wasn't bad and it wasn't hard for us to cross this one, but none of us expected what's awaiting us. Crossing these two little streams made us thought it was it, especially after meeting another car coming from the other direction. That confirmed for us that the road was safe to drive by, so we kept driving along the beach. It was a beautiful drive. You could see the seagulls flying all over the sky, and we were happy to go back home and have a shower. But you know what? The adventure had just started. Few kilometers later, we find out that the river of B7 was full of water and reached out to the ocean already. Ocean was like half high tide and there was no way that we could cross. So we thought the only solution for now is to try to find another cross somewhere in the hard area, or more like the mountainous area. So we kept driving and driving. We finally arrived to the spot we had in mind. But guess what? It was impossible to cross through here as well. The water was deep, and we had no idea what's there. I mean, rocks, holes, so we could easily get stuck and stay there forever.
Huh?
Abdullah, our great friend, took the adventure of measuring how deep the river is. And as you can see, it was pretty deep and we couldn't do it, especially knowing nothing about what's under that water. The decision was to start driving back towards where we came from, spend another night camping by the beach. But honestly, that was not what the destiny was hiding for us. We drove back for a few kilometers and we got stuck in the mud. It was real bad. We had to lower the tires and we had to empty the car from all the luggage we had, especially inside. And here we go. All of us had to start digging and digging and digging. After quite some effort of all of us, the car was out. There was no one to cheer for us, but we surely did that for ourselves.
فاتنا ملي فانا كريك ما عنده فين يتخسر هو جا نشوف فين واجي شي وحده اخرى شوف هاد الامور اللي هو مصيبه شوف بابا
يلا نشارجيو
دابا بقى السلاح عليهم فين حنا هنا خويا شوف راه بينا نرجعوا راه هنا ما خرجنا الفين والله ما خرجنا الفين وما عندنا مازوت غادي نبقاو كنحرتو
شوف
خصنا نفخوا الرويد بعدا.
Everyone was happy that the car is out and it's time again to repack and put everything in the car one more time.
بقى وحده اللورانيه. السي العربي الله يرحم والدين تسمح انت معنا انت صبر كاملين ياك عادي على مولانا هذه هي حلاوتها الله يعطيك الصحه.
واحد شويه غادي شويه قيسوا كاع قيس داك الراس ديالو ولا الخيط واش سخون
After pumping all the tires, it's time to leave one more time. We started driving back same way we came. We could see that the mud and water was everywhere. But though the level of the river was a little bit low, which was a good sign for us, we were a little bit in a hurry because we were running out of gas, running out of water, running out of bread. We have had nothing to eat since morning, and it's almost sunset. Destination was the beach one more time, and to be honest, it didn't take us long to get stuck another time again. Although this time it wasn't that bad and we could get out of it quick, of course always with the effort of the union.
اجي من هنا طاحت لينا الطوموبيل عاوتاني هنا يلا خرجناها. سير دور جاي لهنا دور رجع.
Thanks God, this time wasn't as bad, so it didn't take us that much of time to get out of here. We kept driving along the mud towards the beach. Arriving at the beach, we could still see the river full of water and put in plenty of water to the ocean. The only good thing about it is that it was already the low tide, so we were hoping that it would give us a little passage for the vehicle to cross. Otherwise, the only option would be to camp one more night at the beach and hope for a crossing the next day. So here you can see Abdullah and Larbi. They went to try and see how deep the water is. You now try to cross on feet first. And here comes my turn. The guys called me and said, yes, you can make it. So I took the decision and I started driving towards them. For some reason I thought I took the wrong decision and I had to go back. So I drove back and I felt we are not gonna make it and we just better wait for an extra night. Everyone starts losing hope. You know, nobody thought I was gonna make it. Especially Uthman, who was like photographing, he dropped the camera and said, it's not doable. But you know what? Here I come again, and this time it's gonna happen.